Right, hello everybody. It's week 3 of Try It Tuesday, and I'm going back to gel printing because I feel as though I might do a monthly theme, so we can sort of play with that same theme within that month and do it that way, because or else we're going to be dotting here, there and everywhere. I think that might be a better idea, but anyway, it's, you know, it's just play for me. So I thought I would show you this little technique. It's right, there's 2 ways of doing it. You can do it all in one. Hold on a minute, I'll just get you a sample. Mind you, I've got a piece of sponge at the side of me with some gessoed old scrapbooking paper. You saw me do that in an earlier video, and they just come in handy. These are all scrapbooking papers that I wouldn't use. Right, that's one. I know it's a bit splotchy, but it's okay. I'll just play in here. And this is how we learn. Right, okay. This is when you do it all together, okay, which I'll show that technique where you literally do the whole, you pull it all together, you stamp the block and do it that way. It's okay, but, you know, that was just the second print of it. That was exactly the same again. Okay, and that one, but I sprayed afterwards with water. So we'll cover these. That one's better because what I don't like is this sort of on the block in the background. I feel like it's unfinished. So by spraying with water, of course, that, you know, things bleed and all that, but that's what I wanted. And, you know, same as that one really bled because I most probably sprayed too much water on it, you know. But again, it's just scrap paper. They will come in handy for different things, I can assure you. But I preferred doing the background first and then just stamping after. I liked that way. That to me is screaming autumn. Yeah, and I'll tell you the colours I use for that one, and we'll do that one as well. These are backgrounds that I've done a while ago, but these 2 I've done today with the same colour palette, but these ones I've done a while ago, just so that they're there for me to work on, you know, anytime. You never know when I might need something, so they're sort of ready. I put a piece of paper there because that's the size of my cards that I've got, or scrapbooking paper. These will need backing and everything, so when I place it down I know it's sort of where it is really. Okay, we'll do the first one where, shall I use green? I haven't really got many light colours in my, and if you do, you can use distress inks, but always use those first and then the oxides on the top, all right, not the other way round. I'm trying to stick with oxides if I can, yeah. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little bit of green, but this is the oxide, okay. I haven't got tea stain. You don't need very much, by the way. I haven't got tea stain in the oxide, so I'll put that down. Right, now you have to brayer this. Okay. And this is why you got your spare card at the side of you, yeah? So it look like there's none on there. That's what you want. There is. Right. So I'm going to go over that again, so I don't want that very dark at all. Just leave that there. Then you get your stamps. I've got the Tim Holtz ones. Ooh, to lose any. Which I've recently used those. CMS 343. Nature's Wonder. Okay. So I'm going to use Vintage Photo in the oxide there. And I've just put 3 on a block there, so we can go off the page a bit, as you know I like to do. I'll turn that around. Okay, there. there, and then just put that on the end there. Okay, and you'll see what I mean, that I'm just not 100% liking it, whether I don't apply it properly, you know, in the beginning or something, I don't know, or there's something else I'm not doing. And then put that down. If you want, you can pick up these bits just on your scrap stuff. Okay, and there we are. All right, do you see what I mean? It's just, it's too dense. It's weird. I don't like it. So, but that's how it comes out. Okay, now I spritz it quite high, not too much. I want it to run. Okay, I want some water droplets on there. I want it to look like it's been watercolored. Oop, bit much. Just leave that work a little bit. Okay. And then you use your roller like that. Now I'm liking this one. This one's working for me. Okay, so I'm going to dry that off. Okay, might just add a little bit more water up there. I think. Okay. After all, we want it to look sort of watercoloured. Just let that soak in a bit. That's better. Okay, all right, and in time you can use a bit of distress. I don't know, I haven't got any. I wanted a ready one. That one's a bit, it's quite orangey, but it might be okay. Let's try. Just put that on there. Sorry, it's still purple there by the look of it. That's all right. We see purple, don't we, in autumn? It's all colours. Just to warm it up a bit. Okay. All right, so that's that technique. That one. Okay, let's get on with the other ones then. Let's get an acrylic block. Oh, gel plate. Okay, a bit of wild honey. And I've got a bit of this. Oh, I have got that in fire brick. No, that might be too red. That's quite sort of orangey, if I remember rightly. Oh, brayer that. And I've got bits everywhere. They will show up. Okay. Not too much on there. There you go. And get me pieces of paper or scrapbooking paper. Okay. That's that on there. That one there. Oh, wrong way around. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll leave that. Right, we dry this one off because we want the other to lay on top of that, so it doesn't go into it. It lays on the top, so if we dry it, that should work. Okay. think I have a little bit of vintage photo, to be honest. Just try that. It's well watered down. Yep. Okay. Right. A little bit of green on the top. Now it's dry, we can do that because it won't contaminate this colour. It'll lay on the top. So green, what have we got? Here we go, peeled paint. I love this green, I will say. Do that. I'll brayer it. I'll just okay. There. That's cool. Yep. Just gonna have a little bit more on there. Oops. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And while I'm here, let's pick up this. Oh, you could do so many colours, couldn't you? You really could. Right, and before I go any further and I overstamp these, I'm going to go over this bit here with some vintage photo, but I don't want much on my sponge. So I'll just see what I've got on there, which I haven't got any on there by the look of it. So using the Distress one. Just rubbing off a bit. I'm just sort of getting a more autumn feel before we go any further. It's a little bit too dark there, but never mind. We can go off a bit like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just get rid of that white. I'm not picking for the ink pads, I'm picking up what's on my glass plate as to not get too much. So, okay, that's fine. Lovely. Right, now we overstamp. Okay, you can use your vintage photo if you want, or you can use your archival. Okay, I'm going to use archival, I think, just in case I want to do anything else to them. Oh, just get me a bit of foam stamping. That's just a bit of polystyrene packaging. Oh, that's not going to stay in there, so Okay, that's great. Do another one. And that one's there. Okay. Okay, cut the tag shape at the top, stitched around, back to them, and they transform, I think. As soon as you start to do that, they look good. So I'll do the pinky one, and I'll do that one as well. I'm going to use exactly the same method of layering on both of them. And then you can see how different they actually look, just with, you know, what you've done as a background. So yeah, I've got my bits here. This is just a bit of bits of string, and then I'll pinch it together with a bit of glue. Okay, because I quite like the way that sits behind, and all I'm going to do is, you know, layer it up with that. These will be very quick because I've sorted this bit out, so to make it quick, because like I really do want to keep these as short as possible, these videos, because it takes me a while to edit them. So I'm going to try and keep them, well, this is going to be about 40 minutes I think, but try and keep them to half an hour if I can. Just dot that around. Like that. And have that sort of there. A little blob there. Okay. Right. This is going to go sort of there. This is just a bit of scrapbooking paper, but it's sort of got pink on it. A sort of scrapbooking card actually. That's quite, and I've inked around everything. So that's going to go sort of there. Right, and this is one of the embossed things, that leaves that we used. That's when I used, I think I used a bit of blue on that one, didn't I? But it looks green, so ideal. I'm just going to pull up a little bit and pull that down. All right, I'm either going to go behind. All right, no, on top. And while that's drying, should do the other one. And we'll put some words on. That should be all right. I'll just put it under something for a minute. Okay. And same principle on this one. I've got one of my little knots. Yeah, needs a bit of, just incorporate a little bit of red in this one. Okay, right. The other one should be dry now, so put that one under. I'll put it under my glass mat. Like that. And then I thought we could use, this one was hanging around, just to punch it out a die cut from something. And I'm going to glue that on, but I'll re-stitch that all the way down. You don't need to re-stitch it, but I don't know, I seem to like it. This is going to be, it's a bit of sari silk. This will go in my journal, this one, because I've used this through my journal, so that will be great. And it goes perfectly with everything. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'll cover that, don't worry. Leave it like that. Then I'm going to hammer grommet on this one. Right, I haven't got actually anything to cover that. Not out. Oh, let's have a look. See if we've got anything in here. I haven't got much. Oh, I know I have. I've got tiny little flowers. I used to have card making. They're like burgundy. It's not the right colour, but it's okay. The betting, they're usually in the bottom, but right, not in there, not like that. I think they're in here. I think. There they are. It's amazing what gets in with the flowers, isn't it? Right. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I like that. Do you know what? I might just have a little bit of, I don't think that's long enough to, Okay, I'm going to do a little knot, I think. So I just double them over like that. Knot. I think I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, well that's gluing. I'll do the other one. Just need to dull it down a bit. Okay, and then this one is going to go the same place as the other. So enough copper there. Yep. I'm going to have 2 brads on that one. Grommets, I'm afraid, not brads. Or eyelets. Not stuck yet. Okay, and this is a bit of sari silk. I thought went really well with that. Nice and simple. Then I thought one of the dangles that I made a while ago would go. Let's have a look. The green's quite nice. Let's see. That one's lovely. I'm going to use that in the journal I'm making somewhere. So I thought it looked quite autumny. That one's quite nice. Right, do you know what? I'm going to move it around a bit. I know I could open it, but I've got to open this anyway. Okay. I don't really want the bird on there, so I shall take that off. It's just dinkier. What else we got? That flower's quite good. Not sure I could have used that one. That's even smaller, so. Okay. I'm always doing this. I make them up and I swap them around to go with what I'm doing. Take them all apart. Okay. Might have to use a big one. Oh, I think we're going to be all right. Yeah, might, no, I think we are. Yeah, so I need a bigger ring. The top of the tag, it just catches on it. Seeing it doesn't move. It swings now. Right. Okay. Right. Just check it swings right. Yep, I think, not being funny, there's too much on there. Yeah, that's better. It was just too much. Yeah. And then I'll put some words down here. So, and now some words, which I'd already done these in a previous video. Sorry, I'm just thinking of these going, but there is beauty. Yeah, right, okay. So that one's done. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take this off of here. And hang that on there. Okay, like that. It's just bringing the green in there. Okay, and some words. I luckily had some left over from last year. Got some autumny things. So I can smell autumn dancing in the breeze. That's what I'm going to use. This is printed onto tracing paper. And then double-sided tape on the back. I have a video on it actually, but I do it quite a lot, so. Done. Okay. Now, I have a feeling these might be on my website. A few autumn sayings. I'm sure, like I said, but I'm sure there is. There is a sheet of something there. Yeah, there is a sheet of something there. I just can't quite remember which one it is. Sorry, folks. But if you just go and have a look on my website, there's plenty of things there. Okay, well that's those done. Out of what we done. Okay, I've got 2 more. All right, but I'm not doing them today. Those will be put away in case I need them in my journal somewhere. But 2 tags. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.